2021 BMW M5 competition. We're going to spend the next hour or so going around the car, taking a look at it, taking it for a drive, and talking about how cool it is to have 617 horsepower. Taking a look at your chats in just a few minutes, and if you're joining us after the fact, hit that subscribe button so you can join in live next time. All right, so taking a look at this thing. I just had the name of this color earlier before. I was like, I need to remember the name of this color. I completely forgot it, so we'll check it when we get inside and the Monroney that's in the back seat. But I love it. If I could get every car in this color, I probably would. What about you guys?
Is it something like racing BMW green?
Nope.
How some cars have blue, but they say it's
no, I don't think it's Tango, but it's Voodoo. That's what it's called. Voodoo Blue. That's what it is. I knew it.
Something that has like tires.
Have you ever seen carbon ceramic brakes on how they're completely cracked? Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
These things are huge.
We need to be talking a lot louder. It's a lot louder than this.
Okay. Sorry, everyone. We will speak up.
Carbon ceramic brakes. They're very cracked.
Not only do we have wind today, which we typically do, but we've also got the fans running hard on this thing. Nathan, I'll give you the camera real quick. I'll pop it. See this big 0.4-liter twin turbocharged V8.
Look how the color looks on the camera. Wow. I love how you can actually see a lot of the stuff, but
right.
I can't help but think, like, why wouldn't you just take these off and put cold air intakes? Like, why don't they just do that from the factory?
Because this thing's probably sucking pretty darn cool air as it is. This thing's gotta be perfectly cleaned up.
That's a good point.
The wind has picked up, that's for sure. Maybe we'll hop in the car here soon.
Just get in the car.
We'll do a little bit of a walk around.
Simplified walk around. It's blue. It's a BMW. It's good looking.
And it's super fast.
Yep, it's super fast. That's all you need to know.
Well, maybe if you duck down behind the car a bit, I'll start it up. It's powered, guys.
Oh. Doesn't seem to be.
Take the camera, and I'm gonna start it up.
Brum, 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 brum. Ow! That legit hurt my ears.
That scared me a lot. That really scared me.
Oh my god, that was like a gunshot going off next to my ear. I was way too close to that.
Some pretty awesome things for the M5 for the 2021 model year. Got a little bit of an interior update. Things looking fresh, looking good. I actually really do like the combination of materials in this interior. We've gotten to see actually a little bit of a smorgasbord of German luxury lately, because we had the E450 and the RS6 last week, and now the BMW M5. And it's cool to see how everyone goes about things differently. I like BMW's iDrive. I like their climate controls. Everything works pretty darn well. Who do we got in the chat, Liz?
We have Mini1231.
Hey.
Yep, that was a comment about the wind.
Oh.
Vosh Tech says, this color is bonkers.
Right?
What F30 says, darn, love that color. IpsyRCXD says, I am here.
Hey, we haven't had IpsyRC in for a little minute. Good to have you.
And Abraham Roy is saying hello.
Hello, Abraham Roy. Abraham Roy, I believe, is one of our members.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Getting mistaken with somebody else?
Possibly.
Okay.
He would show up, his name would show up green.
Well, you could become one of the members if you sign up. Nathan is a member.
Yep, I am a member.
Yeah, so his comments get a special little DM logo.
I am not a member. Because I am Daily.
Shout out to our members. Thank you all so much for signing up and supporting Daily Motor. We really appreciate it. I know we got Pittsburgh Man out there somewhere. Maybe he'll be able to tune in. Gagers 66. The gamer dude, not a real gamer or something like that. Fake. Real
number
fake
one
gamer.
fake gamer.
Number one fake gamer. Yeah,
real
yeah.
fake door. Real fake gamer.
Cool. Well, let's get on for a little bit of drive-in, and we'll do a little bit of a walk around somewhere where we can find a mixture of good signal and low wind.
Yeah.
Can I just say, my ears are throbbing after that. That was so loud.
Well, let that be a lesson to you.
Even the TRX wasn't that loud.
BMW performance exhausts managed to be so incredibly satisfyingly loud. They're like the Blaster M in a Snapcracker Box, and it's not even the motors like this too. You can get in a mini JCW with a 2-liter turbo BMW performance exhaust, and you'll get cracks like that.
Wow.
It's awesome. I know, I'm sure there's some sort of engineering in it to kind of make it do that sometimes, but I don't care. It's cool, and I love it. And that's what the RS6 was missing, was a little bit of that pizzazz. We have Moran in the chat.
Not yet.
I'd be curious what Moran would think about the M5 comp compared to some of these other go fast boys.
Go fast boys. That's cute. Ipsy says it's like 23:05. I think that's 1 o'clock.
No, 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock?
Yep.
So you should be sleeping, but it's the M5 with Bowers and Wilkins. So
That is true, and I just did the Bowers and Wilkins test earlier, and it got an A.
Nice.
It's remarkably good. It's one of the best BMW systems I've tested.
A tier then?
A tier.
Nice.
Yep.
Alright. Sweet. Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat guy is asking for a 0 to 60.
We will do it, and we will do a launch control start for every donation we get. So we'll do a little 0 to 60, but if you guys want to do launch control, I actually have it set at $5. It's
Yeah,
$5
do, yeah.
But we'll be generous. We'll do a launch control for any sort of donation. We'd appreciate a little help getting to our $20 donation goal, however, because this thing is thirsty. So far, we have been averaging a healthy 8.4 miles per gallon. Not sure if you're able to see that, but you know, not exactly cheap considering gas is well over $4 a gallon for premium. So if we drive 16 miles in this live drive, we will spend $8 in gas. So we would really help a little bit of donation.
Martino Bunny YTPP says the TOPher has the same RS6 that Daddy Doug reviewed. Is that true?
I don't know if it's the exact same one. It's certainly possible, I guess.
That's kind of cool. Whoa!
Sometimes it cracks and pops, sometimes it doesn't. It's tough to, like, I think you have to be in first or second gear for it to do it. Such a smooth power, though. And, I mean, can you imagine being on the Autobahn and just, like, chilling at 130 in this? It'd feel like nothing. And we're doing 70 miles per hour right now, and it's just like... It's going to be a neck workout.
Yeah, it is. Already. I honestly feel like I'm going to break this.
It's just so violent and raw.
Well, when you want it to be, right?
I'll turn the suspension up to Sport Plus. We'll see if it gets hard and crashy.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder.
Oh my
That's what she
gosh.
said.
That looked like a metal thing in the road.
Yeah, it did.
That's why
Get on Waze.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
So much grip. I mean, it really, to coin Nathan, it grips and rips.
Yep. Gorilla grip.
I don't know if that's my quote.
Grip it and rip it.
Yeah, it might be from somebody else, but I'm not totally sure it might be mine.
Well,
There are ones like it.
Yes, we can say it's yours. And then, yeah, I like how the BMWs have these M1 and M2 buttons because you can program it. For example, on M1, we have it set for comfort, everything but loud exhaust and engine. And then M2 is hardcore everything. And then M2 just for mode.
Efficient.
Yeah, it even has an efficient mode. Efficient at roasting tires.
Are there massage seats in this?
There are. Press this little
There
button right
are?
here. And you have a massage level. And then you can do whole body, upper body, back massage, shoulder. Yeah.
That's really cool. I did not expect that.
Yeah, this is $140,000.
That's
You got the
bonkers.
works. Yep.
I thought you were mostly paying for the engine
That's
and the
part of it.
horsepower for that.
BMW doesn't totally shaft you.
I'll turn that down for now. Paul Hines says, in the VW world, we pay good money for exhaust with pops and bangs like that.
It's fair.
Yes. And the Con 1000 says the M5 is an M8 and a 5 Series combined.
Kind of, but so far I enjoy driving this much more than I enjoy driving the M8. So that's a good thing. And I honestly think they have made improvements to the M5. Maybe it's just the competition model, I don't know. But when I drove one back in 2018, I did not care for it. It felt manic, it felt disconnected, very similar to the M8. And this one feels much easier to play around with, so I'm happy with that.
That audio is skirting up there.
Skirt. Looks like we are not going to have an opportunity to skirt around this roundabout.
Rough.
Or on-ramp.
The engine shuts off.
Yep.
That's cool.
Sorry, Subaru.
Look at all the blue cars. 2 blue trucks and this thing.
Yeah. I think we outblew just about everybody on the street.
I think you're right.
It's funny, the massaging seat almost feels like Nathan's pushing on the back of my seat with his knees or something, like a little kid.
I should
Yeah,
turn
it's
mine on
similar.
and see what it's like. Huh? Is this a rear wheel drive?
No, it's all 5, but you do have, if I press this, you'll see in just a moment, we have 2-wheel drive mode. So you can turn it into 2-wheel drive, and then this thing gets absolutely death machine. Like, I haven't put it into 2-wheel drive mode at all this whole week we've had it, because I put the one in 2018 in 2-wheel drive mode, and that thing was just, it's just nutty. Instant tire lighting.
Huh.
You know what I noticed? I can push on Charlie's seat like this, but I can't for Alyssa's. It doesn't budge.
Huh, good. I have mine all the way back.
Huh. I wonder if it's just because this one's more worn
Whoa.
That's the thing with gas motors, is they just keep on pulling. It's not like electric where you get up over 100 or so and they kind of peter out.
out. Oh, the new ones aren't supposed to do that, like the...
Not quite as much, but you just can't. That's just a benefit that gas engines have with gearing and everything.
Did you watch the drag race between the Ferrari and the new Rimac?
No, I didn't.
Wait, what is that?
Just a normal Charger, I'm pretty sure. I don't think a cop would be that white.
I'm gonna lower the camera. Just no, he's like.
See, I've used in northern Michigan where the Chargers are white.
That was scary.
It's not like we were even speeding that much back there.
No, not the car.
No, not that, but you just kind of like swung the entire tail end of this out.
Yeah.
Oh.
The turn.
Oh.
That might
It was so
have-
fast. We're gonna do it again here.
I'm gonna do it again. It's just so much power.
Yeah. There's a lot to this.
Cool. Well, I wonder where we can do a not so much in the wind walk around.
in the buildings where
We don't have great signal there. We can check it out, but typically our signal drops around there. We can
Yeah, it's
try
pretty
it.
bad. Yeah.
We got comments?
We're caught up.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I think people are just enjoying the drive.
We'll have to try doing a little bit of driving around with the rear windows open a crack and listening to some of these pops and bangs. I mean, it would be so cool to have this thing on the Autobahn or a really long straightaway or something, just to see how quickly the speed would keep climbing, because
Yeah.
it just seems to go and go and go.
That's awesome. I hope
It's
you guys
just
can
so
hear that those
loud.
pops. Alright, yeah.
Uh-oh, my ears are gonna die.
A lot of buffeting.
it's also the right amount of load on the gas to, to dump off enough fuel. You're just kind of coasting down though, and you downshift right there. Oh, see, like that time it did too.
There it goes. That was a lot of them right there. I hope we see our guy in that green. What was that?
Oh, that Charger.
Yeah.
Pack.
Yeah, that would be fun. Can you guess what Dodge Challenger S Hellcat?
Sounds good.
Imagine this car.
Would be a signal. Hellcat. Absolutely, just crashes when we come in here.
That's rough.
Yeah. We'll see if it can pick up at all by coming. Oh, yeah, it's picking up a little bit.
I'll keep an eye on it. It's pretty stuttery.
Okay. The other thing is, I think this car has a hotspot in it, and sometimes those interfere with our hotspot.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do here.
If you stay here just for a little bit, we might be able to just stay right in this spot.
Yeah, this should be good enough for a little bit of a walk around.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also windy here.
Yeah, it is.
We'll try driving over to that.
That one across?
Yeah, see what the signal does.
Okay.
Just hold it out the window like this and just have Nathan hold it.
You don't need to hold it.
No, it's okay. It's such a low rumble to the sound too. When it's at home, you just hear it kind of like resonating in your eardrums.
It does. It reminds me a lot of the low grumble from that RS6. Nice. I hope there's no one in this building that decided to stay past 5.
Yep, that's on them.
Yeah, right.
Sweet.
That's better.
So for those of you who are joining in a little later, you can see this beautiful paint. This voodoo blue metallic coming in looking good. You can hear those fans blowing away. This thing will run for probably 5 minutes or so after it's off. But what do you guys think of the little subtle facelift on the 2021 M5? The headlights are redone a little bit. It's just a little cleaned up. I do appreciate that they didn't do a giant M4 style grille.
Yeah, that was nice. Those grills look piggy.
Yeah.
Really stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think about these wheels, Nathan?
I like them.
Yeah. Those giant brake calipers on some huge rotors. This thing could probably take this down from 180 miles per hour down to 0 and faster than most cars.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I would like to see this on the track.
Yep. Yeah, we're hopefully going to get a chance to do that later on this week.
Oh, look at all the stuff that is stuck to the wheel here. Look at that. It's probably from all that tar we just drove over.
Partially that, and partially they're just hot summer tires.
Wow.
Yep.
And they are hot.
Right. Hot and sticky. And the beauty of the M5 is it's an entirely practical sedan at the end of the day as well. You pop it open, you could fit a body in there. Let's see, Nathan will be our body test. If we killed Nathan, would we be able to stuff him in the back? The answer is yes, very easily. We could maybe put a small child next to him. And if you babe, it's automatic. And you can pop the seats, which is not something that can be said for all performance sedans, and fit multiple bodies in that way. Pretty nifty, huh?
There's no, probably because of the competition, there's no liner right here.
Huh, no liner, right? Is there a way for him to get out? I don't know. Is there a way for you to undo it?
Oh, wow.
Shit. It broke the plastic. It's pulled right off.
Yeah, you probably just pop it back in. So there is an emergency release. Things you learn here at Daily Motor. This is kind of neat as Nathan figures out how to get himself out of there. You know, a lot of cars, let's take this. A lot of cars, as I'm sure you all know, have rear window shades. You pull this up, stick it in, bada bing, bada boom. The M5 goes as far as to have a second little shade for covering that part of the window. Pretty neat. Good. Cool. What all do you want to know or see about M5? We're running 617 horsepower from this 4.4 liter V8, and it is butter smooth and strong as a bull. Let's hop on in the back seat. We haven't been back there yet.
Sure.
There's a Monroney.
We do have our window sticker. $141,000 for this specific one we're sitting in. We've got the competition package, the executive package, driving assistance plus, M carbon ceramic brakes, the Bowers & Wilkins sound system, and of course, $1,000 for the gas guzzler tax. Now that being said, even though it only gets 21 miles per gallon on the highway, we achieved 27 in our real world highway fuel economy test.
Oh,
It's not really a gas guzzler.
No, it really isn't. I mean, 27 is not awful, especially for a car that can do as much as this
And
can.
why is it considered a gas guzzler?
Because of what its EPA rating is. Yeah, if it gets a low enough EPA rating, it's got to pay a tax for being a gas guzzler. What do we got in the old peanut gallery?
I am refreshing. Paul Hine says, wow, screw the visor test. Hashtag rear window shade test.
Right? There we go.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, easy to use too.
Yeah.
Just pulls right out. Although I can almost guarantee 5 years from, or 10 years from now, you're gonna find M5s with little rear visors that got yanked out by some kid and aren't gonna like roll up properly.
Do you really think kids are gonna be in this?
100%.
Okay.
I did that.
Yeah, see?
I was like 5 years old, and my dad was test driving a BMW X5 when it first came out, and I broke one of those things.
See?
I just pulled it right out.
It will absolutely happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anything else? We cut up.
We've got Tron saying hello.
Hey, Tron.
Ooh.
Tron, an old donor. Appreciate that. Good to have him in the video.
Oh wow, look at the map.
Goes all the way out just in case you need to navigate from Earth.
Wow.
Since you're
That is really cool.
going so fast that you're in outer space. Wait, I'll zoom in just a little bit. I like how it points out specifically Springfield. A little bit more. Yep, Springfield and Washington. Clearly the two most important cities in the country.
Mexico City, San Juan, Washington. Oh,
It's got gesture controls.
Washington, Ottawa, going a little bit more, Springfield.
And then the other important cities come in, and apparently Memphis, very important. Yep. And then it starts to make more sense. But Springfield, for some reason, the second most important city according to BMW.
There's like
in
no
the US.
VW plant or anything in there?
Mm-mm. Plus, this is BMW. It's different.
Look how far I can
What
zoom
did I say,
in.
VW? Oh.
Look how far I can zoom in. Like, ready? Whee!
Yeah. What the heck? You're not even like on a road.
Map
Weird.
settings.
It's a
alright.
good map, and iDrive's a good infotainment system as well, though.
I like the feel of the screen. It's very easy to move your hand around on it.
And it's super responsive, super good refresh rate. Comfortable back here?
Pretty comfortable, yeah. It's actually like a really nice, spacious thing, but these seats really are
Yeah.
so huge.
We were joking around that they look like office chairs.
They do.
In here. They're giant. You got this big bolstering, you got the M5 logo that lights up, big old headrests that probably go up and down, to be honest.
Huh.
Yeah. No, it is a serious piece of equipment up there. And a nice Alcantara headliner for the carbon roof.
I love that.
Yes.
Cool.
Alright, I have set an area to avoid. Oh, wait, no, I want to set it right
NC Styles changed his name because his employer found out his YouTube channel name. Interesting. Well, that's another Tron then. We have a different Tron
There's
that you
like
to
two
watch.
different Trons.
And we got, and wasn't there also a Tron something, or was it? Am I thinking of something else?
You might be thinking of something else.
Okay.
The first Tron was the guy that flies airplanes.
Yeah, that's right. We might put Alissa behind the wheel, but probably not.
Probably not.
You know, maybe if we got like $50 in donation, but We would like to get at least some donations, and we'll do some launch controls. Launch control starts, because this thing pulls. I think it's 3.1 seconds, 0 to 60.
Wow.
Crazy fast. One of the fastest cars we've had in a minute. I mean, technically, Corvette is quicker, 0 to 60, but you have to get just a perfect launch because it's rear-wheel drive. Yep.
Cool.
Where are you zooming in on? Calculating route. You trying to go to some random place in Canada?
An Air Force base in Alaska.
Wow, look, it got you a route.
Route 1. 62 hours. We could do that in 32 hours. What are you talking about?
3,768 miles. Neat. All right, should we get back in front? Do another walk around on the thing?
Yeah.
What are we running here? We got two 85/35 ZR20 104Ys. We got extra load, Y parentheses speed rating, so we can take this baby up very fast in these Pirelli P0s. You've got in the back, it says M in the kick plate, but on the front you've got M5 competition.
You know what I've noticed? I know that you never ever touch these things because you like auto headlamps, but turning that, it feels so nice.
Let's see.
Just turn that.
Ooh, yeah, it does. That is satisfying. It's a good dial.
Turn that, Alyssa. Turn the knob.
Turn the knob, Alyssa. Turn the knob. Does it feel like a nice knob?
Nice knob.
Just tug at the knob a little bit.
Take another peek under the hood. Now BMW hoods are all different. You just pull that thing in there twice, and then you don't have to fish around for a little hood thing.
Make sure you're talking loudly over these fans so
Yeah,
that everyone can hear you.
Huge radiator fans that have been running for the last more than 5 minutes that we've been stopped here.
Yeah.
Oh, you put your hand right here. You can feel the air shooting out of it.
Yeah.
Stick the camera there so you can hear it on the microphone.
All they're gonna hear is
they're gonna hear it.
Got some support parts right here.
Yeah, it is. It's beastly. That's for sure.
Imagine you're gonna work on this thing. Oh, I gotta take this pipe out. Oh, I gotta take out the support part first. And here's where the suspension magnetizes.
Yeah, this thing is not something you'd want to be wrenching on in your driveway.
If we want to see the Christmas tree on the BMW, all you have to do is just unplug that wire, and the whole thing would disintegrate.
Jeez, terrifying.
All right, should we get on the road?
Yep.
Nathan, do you want to be in front? Sure. Okay. Do you want camera work?
I would love camera work.
All right.
We do that camera work.
That is a nice door handle feel.
It's better than that Mercedes that we had last week, that's for sure.
Look at the attention to detail on these buttons right here.
Is that a nice butt, Tim?
That is a nice butt tin.
You guys are so fun.
Our signal actually got really good here, so that's good.
Woo!
Listen to that just.
Sounds like a boat.
It does. I was thinking that too. What's that, Les?
I always love BMW's seatbelts.
Yeah, look at these.
Stripes on them.
These M seatbelts. BMW sure has branded the heck out of M, but at least the colors are nice.
Yeah.
And just look at this gear shifter. It is so technical and styled. And you got this red lining around these buttons right here. You do have some ambient lighting, although it's probably hard to see. Materials, soft leather, aluminum, plastic, metal.
You can just barely see it, but the speakers actually light up as well.
That's cool.
I cannot see that, but I believe you.
Maybe we'll see it by the end of the live. Probably not, though. What was the other thing I was going to say?
Leather, very nice stitching. Just take a look at that stitching. They absolutely didn't have to do this, but they made the locks piano black.
Very nice. Yeah, not just like a cheap plastic. And then you've got this. Snap, crackle, pop.
One thing I just noticed, if your key battery ever dies, right there, and it starts. Little tip for if you're trying to steal a BMW.
So that says nice.
Nice.
Wow, this is a nice felt material in here. Nice leather down here. Down here, they absolutely didn't have to make this soft, but they did.
They know you're gonna try to like brace yourself against everything. and your knee's probably gonna hit that a ton.
The other thing, I know Car Wow always points this out, but the center console does not move when you bang it. It doesn't rock from back and forth like cheap cars do.
You can bang the center console.
You can bang it, and it won't do anything.
I really appreciate that with iDrive you can either touch the screen and it's nice and responsive, or you have this. I think it's so cool how they allow you to do both. And it doesn't lock you out of anything while you're driving. There's other manufacturers that say like, sorry, that's not safe to do right now. You need to come to a stop. BMW's like, you can even pair your phone while you're driving.
Really?
Yeah.
That is surprising.
Right. They're like, hey man, it's up to you.
Look at the detail in the lights too. You know, this car is just filled with so much detail. So much. The lines right there. The only thing is this is kind of cheap looking. Just this giant piece for the SOS button right there. You know, they could have just continued the piano black. That would have looked perfectly fine too. And then, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. They kind of hid the speaker grill right here with, it's metal, but it's kind of a cheaper metal.
At least you can't see that one.
Yeah. How's performance driving?
It's good. How's interior materials?
Pretty good. Better than Mercedes, I have to say. Mercedes...
Oh, is this Cascada gonna stop? She was thinking about.
What Mercedes tend to do is they put like nice looking materials, but then they happen to be very cheap and flimsy. Like that's the brakes work well. So this, this doesn't budge at all. But I notice on a lot of Mercedes, sometimes they kind of like you can move them back and forth. And then a lot of other outlets point out the creaky plastics in Mercedes. You don't have any of that in this car.
It's true. So a little refresher for everyone, and then we'll get to some of the comments. If you help donate any sort of money, help pay for our gas that we're boiling through here, we will launch this thing. We'll demonstrate some launch controls, and if we get more, we'll have someone stand outside with the camera, do a launch from out there. We did that with the RS6. That was pretty neat. Got some nice flybys.
Oh, he says it's coming 2806. Oh, at the end of the month.
Ah, congrats.
Nice.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
You want to know another thing I noticed?
What's that?
This is the shallowest center console
I know.
I have ever seen in a car before. Like, there's my hand, and like my hand spread out wouldn't even fit. 2 fingers is all it takes to cover the entire distance. Just 2 fingers.
You can only fit 2 fingers?
Yep.
Jeez.
It's tight.
And then look at only 2 fingers down, and it's hitting the bottom.
Wow. Bumping
Not very deep.
I honestly think people that drive this are just going to be wanting to have it for what it can do.
See, the M5 is great because it can be totally your daily driver. And then just also, when you're ready, you just throttle down. And
Most people that would drive a car as flamboyant as this probably don't need it that deep anyways.
right. Any other comments, Liz?
Okay. No one believes.
Jeez.
Yeah, that lady.
And now she's just stopped.
She's in awe. We have stunned her with this color. The road? The road?
Some people don't believe that Sadat has that car.
Well,
Whatever.
we know Moran would. Moran would come into the chat and just be like, hey, so guess what I got? And then send us a link to like the same car that we're driving. That happened last week where he also just took delivery of his Audi RS6 Avant. That's probably the most fun corner to do in this car. BMW has this awesome traction control mode where it's a little bit off, but just enough for you to kind of kick the rear end out, and then it comes back in for you, so you don't have to worry about bidding yourself. Anything less?
Nope, we're good.
All right. Well, let us know if there's anything you'd like to know or see with the M5, and we will do our best to oblige.
That's a nice looking Suburban.
I don't think those look good at all.
Oh my gosh. Just flings you all over the place back here.
Sorry, Cadillac. We must go around.
Too bad it wasn't a CTS-V.
Right.
Oh, now what is it? CT5V Sport?
Just V. Actually, you're right. It is technically V Sport, but then there's also Blackwing.
I like CTS and I liked V better. I liked all those things better. I don't like the newer Cadillac sedans.
See, the M5 competition is for if instead of taking your kids to a roller coaster park, you just want to have a roller coaster park parked in your garage.
Yeah.
And then when they're like, I want to go to Six Flags, then you're like, well, let's go, and they just pile them in. And
Although
Well,
this,
you just really just drive around for a couple hours, simulating that you're driving to Six Flags.
that's what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
the center console is not deep enough for your cotton candy though.
They'll have to hold it.
Nor is it deep enough for the vomit that they will inevitably produce.
Yeah.
Everyone knows kids don't vomit from roller coasters. They just vomit randomly on no given reason. And they're in these cars.
Oh, look at this Malibu right there. Are you enjoying life, Mr. Malibu?
They're driving a Malibu, so.
Pro Photo is asking how the audio system is.
It's quite good. Yeah, we did a test on it today, and we gave it an A rating, A tier, and it's quite good. Yeah, it's strong, powerful, well balanced, and I appreciate that BMW includes an equalizer. So if Nathan shows here, you can actually go and you get a 9-band equalizer, so you can really fine tune your music exactly how you want, or you can really screw it up for the next person who's going to get it.
I don't know if that's actually showing up on the camera though.
No, it's there. Trust us.
I just thought I really shouldn't trash the Malibu. Lindsay's previous car was a Chevy Malibu.
Oh, she really up. Chevy can get ambient lighting, but yet there's other brands that can't figure it out.
Guess who's in the chat now?
Is it Pity or Moran?
It's Moran.
Hey, Moran.
He says, sorry I'm late.
Yeah, shame on you. You've missed some good shenanigans and some good pops. You missed us blowing Nathan's eardrums out.
Oh yeah, just go right to the beginning and you'll hear that. That hurt.
Nathan's gonna have tinnitus.
My mom has to.
Isn't it tendinitis?
No, that's tinnitus is the ringing in your ears.
Huh.
Tendinitis.
Oh, look at this silver Focus. I miss the Focus. There's a Kia Soul over there.
Also, Moran, we've been averaging 7.5 miles per gallon, so that's good. And we were just talking about your RS6 a little while ago. So we were saying we wouldn't be surprised if you came into the chat and told us that you just purchased an M5 competition. I'm taking delivery today.
Well, that Chevy sounds good.
Ooh, can we split this gap and get a little bit of an opening? Sorry, Jag.
That was awesome.
That was terrible. That person just peed their pants.
And their wife's gonna leave him for someone because she's like, I gotta find someone that cool.
I don't know, he does have a Jag.
So he stole it.
So he's an old man with a diaper?
Oh, we gotta go under the tunnel.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that.
Was this an SHO right here? I think it might be.
Well, let's set the adaptive cruise control and find out.
Put it into Audi mode.
Oops.
Nice. Moran says he was on a canyon run with the GLS.
Nice. All the cars you have and you were running the GLS in the canyons. Nathan, I gotta show you the video of Moran's GT350 sometime on YouTube. It's twin turbocharged, so it just sounds like a normal GT350, and then it hits about 6,000 RPM, and it like accelerates to the end.
Oh, it's limited with a what's broken under. The exhaust is broken underneath there. Thing probably sounds pretty good actually.
Nathan, you should tell that person off.
Why would I tell him off? He's got a Taurus.
Nice. He did have his jaw open though when he saw that thing.
That's the thing, is not only is this thing incredibly fast and capable of sliding around, but it's bright blue.
Is that Taurus coming?
So everyone's like, ooh, wow, that thing's amazing.
He's trying.
It's probably just sick of being behind those other guys.
Finley says, hi everyone.
Hey, Joey. I think we've had Joey in the chat before.
Joey is a member.
Oh, hey. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Joey. Appreciate that. We're just out here burning up some fuel, so we appreciate your membership, helping us fill the tank back up at over $4 per gallon. Should have drove around with you in the trunk, so we could have just really heard the pump.
Charlie, you forgot that Moran hates BMW, so he would never buy an M5.
I didn't realize he hates BMW, but I guess that makes sense thinking about his previous cars.
Yeah. I think he said that in our
Get in
last
front
one
of
about
these,
the Audi.
Around here, people really think they're gunshots. It's just such an addicting power because the RS6 was really fast, but it's a very smooth, mature, tame fast. And so you're like, yeah, you know, I'll go fast, but then I'm just gonna be like, no sunglasses on even. What if a bee comes?
Oh, I've been on the moped and I've, like, one time a bee hit me right here. And I was just like, you know what, I gotta wear something for now on because that would have been a bad day.
But this, you want to lean into the throttle so that you can just hear those juvenile sounds.
Woo.
It's just, it's fun.
Tron is asking for a 0 to 60, but he doesn't realize that we need a donation to do that.
Yeah, we would love to do some launch controls on this thing, but that's our donation goal for tonight. So if anyone wants to toss us just a little bit,
$5?
yeah,
Or
really,
$2.50 with cash.
I guess we'll do some launches. But let's pop the windows real quick and listen to some of this ridiculousness.
Thing you've ever done on a live drive.
No, it's not.
I was just turning around.
Oh wait, I forgot about the donuts in the parking lot with the TRX.
We are totally gonna get some cops called on us at some point, man.
You know, we're just in a pedestrian, you know, old man 5 Series, just driving along. We got a custom wrap on here, you know, it's fine.
Custom wrap.
Good family fun.
Yep.
And then you just put it into, you know, M1 mode and just cruise along.
Love
nice
that.
and slow. You listen to Bowers and Wilkins audio system.
You listen to your classical piano.
Yeah.
You know, Charlie, I wonder what the Bowers and Wilkins sound system sounds like.
I do not have my copyright soundtracks plugged in, so they're not going to find out today. I'll have to wait for the review.
That was my point. I was trying to walk you.
Oh, that we're going to be doing a review on it?
Yeah.
Yes, we will have a sound system review on this.
You're supposed to say, well, Nathan, if you check out my review on the Bowers and Wilkins sound system, then you will know.
Thank you.
Ooh, an Edge ST. I only see 50 of those per day.
See, isn't it crazy that this thing has a 2-wheel drive mode? Because it's like, why would you even need it? You can see how much we've been flying around.
You don't need brakes.
So neutral.
Neutral? What's neutral about that?
I can get Charlie and the road in from this
Oh, you
angle.
can?
Yeah.
I sounded aggressive, but it was because Charlie brakes so hard. Ron says...
This is actually a perfect angle.
Nice.
Should probably get my finger out of the shot, though. That might make things a little bit better, don't you think?
Probably. This isn't a live finger.
A live finger. We have been a little PG-13 today.
Yeah, we can.
That's what you... If we can reach $20 donations in the last 10 minutes, we will demonstrate two-wheel drive mode. What is that? You ask? Power goes to the rear wheels.
Please don't donate.
Yeah. Little nervous.
Just get to $19.
$19.99. Well, no two-wheel drive mode then.
So Moran says, you think this has gunshots on D-cell, just wait until you hear the GT350 and the GLS with two-step and anti-lag.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure that's just bonkers.
I would be terrified, honestly, to get in the car with him when he's driving. That would be just so much power, and all of it is being used.
Yeah, utilized for good, not for evil. Oh no, we stalled it. Anything else in the comments?
That's it.
All right. It's interesting how certain cars just don't get that many people tuned in. But we've got about 10 minutes left, so let us know if there's anything you'd like to know or see. We're gonna probably do one last walk around and then evade the cops for another 5-10 minutes and call it good.
Ooh, a Bronco Sport.
And a Peggy with no badge. Or a blacked out badge?
Looks like it's a blacked out.
Yeah.
Classy.
Man, that Echo Sport just skirted.
Scare the heck out of this little Kia Rio.
Sedan is asking us to please drive with Sport Plus and to do a launch control.
Is that an SHO? I think that might be actually.
Every tourist. It's fun with the super fast cars. I don't have to be as selective where I do my launches because you don't need as much space.
Oh my gosh, I can see the stuff coming off the tires up by the window.
We'll wait for the signal to pick back up. It always dies right around here, but then if we sit in the spot for long enough, it picks back up.
Don't forget that that's up there.
I know. It'd be a swear fest. Nice.
Definitely gonna get some cops.
Officer.
Wee-hoo.
Is that thing on?
One last look, well, maybe two more looks at this beautiful voodoo blue. And Alissa.
Smell the tires.
Yeah, it even says competition. How many M badges do you think are on this car? Probably at least.
1,
There's
2,
one on the brake.
3,
Brake
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Did you get the steering wheel on?
14, 15, 16.
And that's with the seats?
Yep.
16?
That seems a little low for BMW.
Did you get the floor mats?
Oh, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22. I'll check the underside of the exhaust.
Huh. 22 M badges.
Off the hood.
Okay.
Ah!
23. 24.
No, 23.
No, 20. No, 20.
Huh.
24 is technically that means an M in there. The VIN.
We'll say 23.
Yeah.
23 M badges. That's how many you get for $140,000.
Nice.
Neat.
So I gotta read this comment.
Okay.
Moran has some bad news.
Oh no.
Yesterday, his E500 got impounded for 30 days for going 40 over the speed limit and for reckless driving.
Oh no.
Did we jinx you? Or was it just a matter of time?
That's awful. At least it was the E500 out of all the cars that could have gotten impounded.
Yeah.
Huh. Sorry, buddy. I'm glad to hear you're walking free. Maybe that's why he was late. He had to get out of the
No, he was
clink.
canyon driving.
Oh, yeah.
He got back for like 5 minutes before me. And Kyle is here.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle, when did you tune in? Have you heard any of this thing yet?
I think he just came in.
Cool. We'll have to have Nathan stand back and do a little exhaust clip
We'll do
for
an
us.
exhaust clip for you,
I'll
man.
do the
Yeah. Steven is asking how comfortable it is compared to the Lexus LC.
The LC is a little bit more comfortable, but the BMW is quite comfortable too. I do that intentionally so it's easy to like see from a POV standpoint. All right, so start it up. Here's the key.
Nice key.
Yes. And then press M2 twice. And press it twice. Oh, yeah, you did. Okay.
That's like $20.
You don't realize how loud it is until you stand back there.
Oh, I know how it is. My eardrum out earlier.
He jumped just like you did.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice. Kyle, that was for you. Hope you like it. And hope you're feeling better.
let's go do one last little bit of driving for Kyle and then we'll wrap it up. Ugh. That's nuts, man.
It's terrifying to stand right behind the
I
exhaust
just
pipe.
sat on the
Wait.
pillar.
I'm just a parking lot.
That could mean anything.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Let's just remember what happened in the TRX.
For $100, we'll off-road this. Somebody asked us if we could off-road the RS6, and I said $100.
I'd make that $500 because I feel like someone smart would actually do that.
When the windows are all the way open, you can hear the turbos spool.
Look at the front car. And it's
Sadat
still
says,
running. Typical Honda.
Sadat says, nice burble.
That's a bit more of a burble, but yes, it is a nice burble.
Burble.
And when you're inside, I mean, it's just like, it sounds good, but that's kind of how the RS6 was. It sounded good from outside, but inside it was too quiet. So this makes up for it by being obscenely loud.
Oh,
Did you get your...
ZL1.
Yeah.
Charlie, did you get your MiFi?
Yeah. Wait, did I? Yeah.
We should go chase that ZL1.
I would, except that's now a one lane.
Oh.
And it gets all bottled up.
Yeah.
Gonna do some 200-mile-per-hour highway pulls. I don't know, Moran. This could be a pretty compelling car. They've done some improvements.
By the way, he said he paid the tow guy to park his E500 in a closed place.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That is good.
If you're gonna take my baby, at least do something nice with it. Blinkers out on that Honda. Oh, because the front end is gone. Forgot about that.
I just love that, you know, it's a busted up Honda and it's still just running.
Barely.
And you can barely drive it apparently too.
What if it just happened?
So we got just a few more minutes to get that launch donation. If not, then we're just gonna have to end the stream, and then Nathan and Alyssa and I will do a few launch controls.
Look at this Lexus.
I like this motor. I like the 4-liter in the AMG 63S's as well, but I like this too.
I like this more.
I like it.
What was that?
Nothing.
Shut up, Vic. Put you behind the
Make
exhaust.
Sean mad.
You need to go behind the exhaust.
No, Daddy, don't put me behind the exhaust.
My ears.
Or you'd have some little girl who just love it. Just, Daddy, put me behind the exhaust. Okay.
More dip.
I'm not gonna go any further.
That's hilarious.
This Lincoln's probably just like, what is happening on this road?
Oh my god. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Just look at my pepper.
Cool. Well, hearty 7.2 miles per gallon for this live drive. What does Kyle think of the sounds?
He says, dang, that's so fast.
Yeah.
Wish I had the money.
And it's fairly, I mean, it's a big heavy car, but it's fairly lithe as well. I mean, you can really whip it back and forth. It's not the worst BMW steering I've ever heard or felt, so that's good.
What do you mean not the worst?
Because some BMWs, the steering is just so, like, you just can't feel the road at all. At least this, I'm feeling a bump a little bit communicated, but it's still, BMWs, they mute out a lot of the road feel because they say their customers don't like that.
At least when you're driving on horrible roads like this, it bad trashing it
Right.
into potholes and stuff.
Exactly. Right.
Nice. Ron says one of his friends has a 2021 M5 comp. And it's good, but he prefers the E63.
That's fair. No, I can see that. I mean, that AMG motor has so much character, so I feel that. Plus, Moran probably has a pretty good relationship with his AMG Mercedes dealer at this point.
Yeah. And Kyle says he uploaded a 0 to 60 on an FJ Cruiser.
Oh, wow. FJ Bruiser. Those are neat.
Yeah.
We're inspiring people.
Yeah.
How do you like my Ford Focus 0 to 60 short?
Yeah, that was fun. Finally got that up. I need to re-find the video of you doing donuts in the moped.
Oh, I have that.
Yeah, I have it too somewhere. I think I have those little 328 ICs that's rolling by. Look, oh man. Oh look, Miata guy.
Yeah, the guy.
Nice.
Is he an old dude?
It's probably a young guy driving one like that. Hard to tell.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Cool. Well, shall we wrap it, boys and girls?
I think we shall.
Before we tap it,
Wrap it and slap it.
slap it.
Yeah.
Where's my phone? There it is. You hear the fan going.
Yeah, it's our biggest fan.
Why is it put open?
Oh, you probably didn't shut it properly.
I did.
We're winking at people. Neat. Well, we will be here on Friday, 4 o'clock, probably with the Mazda CX-5, so not quite as exciting, but this one was a good one. Awesome Voodoo Blue M5.
Hey, Charlie.
Yes?
Did you just put the thing up on? Yeah. Okay.
There's no way that would have stayed. And thank you all for joining in. What's up?
Joey Finley just upgraded to a DM Insider.
Oh my gosh!
Wow!
Well, we gotta go do a launch control then. have to end in the other parking lot.
Okay.
Joey saved you guys.
Wow.
You know, DM Insider, that might be worth, that's worth some good cash. Thank you, Joey. You're our first DM Insider.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. We'll have to get special badges made for the insiders. I'm pretty sure as an insider, you can request tests as well, tests and songs. So hit me up on our email address that's in the channel about section, and we can get you that insider info. Sweet.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
What color did he? Or no,
It's
what?
gold.
Huh.
I think. I can't tell.
It might still be the bronze one because I think that one just changes over time.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know if I could set different badges for different channel levels, but what I can do is make certain posts and videos that are only visible to insiders. So even you scum members don't get to see them. Or what? Yeah, you're a supporter, I think.
Yeah.
Daily Motor supporter, and then there's insider, and then I can't remember what the third one is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So fortunately, we're already on a good road for doing.
No. 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 Oh, and look what you made me do. Oh, look what happened.
This thing's so easy to drive. I can just one-hand it. All right, Nathan, I'll let you take that.
Troy, look what's happening.
Nathan, take that so we can do it.
Hey, look, you can do heated and cooled at the same time.
It's like driving on the...
All right, so in order to do a launch control, you have to have four-wheel drive sport, DSC off, and this is always weird to me, you have to be in manual mode, even though it's going to shift automatically.
You also have to press this button.
No, you do not.
That was
Alright.
a heated steering wheel button.
Everybody ready?
Ready.
We are going a little bit uphill as well, but you'll still get the idea.
That's 0 to 0 to 100.
Real quick.
Don't say that.
All right, yeah, you're
Kilometers.
right. 0 to 55 miles per hour.
55.
Now, it's not the most aggressive launch, like, from the beginning. It doesn't yank you back right at the very start, but it pulls so strong. And these are very tough headrests.
Yeah,
They're
they
not
are.
cushioning for your head. So thank you, Joey.
Yeah.
Those burbles are for you.
Look at this riced out Honda Civic.
Yeah. Feel bad, bro.
Joey says it was great to finally catch a live drive. And
Hey.
can't wait for the next one.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, this was a good one to make. What do you think about the F-Pace, you guys? I think it's kind of neat.
I don't know what that is.
You know, it's a car that I just really don't think about.
Yeah.
It looks like it's trying to look like a Mazda.
Yeah. Or yeah. They both look good.
Kyle says,
Wow.
Scare the heck out of this Hyundai.
darn, darn, darn. No, it's not. Say what it really is on.
This is a channel.
Yup.
Kyle.
Thanks again, Joey, and thank you all so much for watching. Bummer Pittsburgh Man couldn't be on this one.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be upset he missed it.
Yeah. Although I don't think he likes BMWs either. I get confused who likes what. There's too many of you guys. I'm just kidding.
Nice.
Cool. What's up?
What?
What?
Nothing.
Having a good time?
Yeah.
Just having a good time.
Sweet. Well, thanks, Liz, for manning the comments, and thanks, Nathan, for manning the camera, and thanks, Charlie, for driving. And we'll see you on the next one. We're Charlie, Alyssa, and Nathan from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.